My boyfriend, M34 of 1.5 years, won't tell me where he lives. What do I do? Thoughts and advice, please. My boyfriend, M34, and I, F27, have been in a relationship for 1.5 years, and he still won't tell me where he lives. Every time I bring it up, he gets so awkward and weird. When we first started dating, I was asking him what his address was. He knew mine already and had come to my house, and he finally told me after a month. Not too long after he told me, I started having suspicions that he didn't live there. There were many reasons, but here are a few of them. He said he had a pool, but on Google Maps satellite images, there wasn't one. When he FaceTimes me when he is at home, which is every night for hours, he would only FaceTime me in the dark while he was laying in bed. I don't even know the color of his bed sheets, and he'd get all weird when I would ask to see his sheets. I'd drive by his house, and the cars in the driveway were not his cars or even his family's cars. The time it would take him to pick me up from his house was like triple the time it would take if he was coming from the address he said he resided at. I started to very gently call him out on these lies, giving him time to tell me the truth of where he lives. I told him I won't be mad if he admits to me that he doesn't live there. Just let me know and I'll forgive him and never bring it up again. Still, he would continue to swear he lives there. Now, I know this sounds like he may be married or something, but I know this is not the case. If it was, I would be extremely surprised. He is a very quiet man, a gentleman, and lives a very straight and narrow life. He has never drunk or done drugs before, never been to a club, never had a girlfriend. He is highly educated and is a multi-millionaire. Now fast forward to us being in a relationship for over a year. I threatened to break up with him multiple times because he is lying to me about where he lives. He also lies about a lot of small things regarding himself, but it is the address thing that bothers me the most. He finally fessed up and told me the truth of where he lives. He sent me photos of his parents and his cars in front of a house, saying this is where he lives. No address, but just the photo. I was so happy he finally made that step, and I didn't ask for an address because I didn't want to push him. But a couple of weeks later, I searched the image he sent me of that house to find out it's a home for sale that is clearly not his house. Without getting into detail, I can tell with certainty this is not his home based on what I see in the photos of this house on the listing. I confronted him about it, and he again is swearing that this is his home. He has been looking to buy a new home, so clearly he took this photo while he was at a showing for this house. I'm tired. I don't know what to do. This is so weird. We are planning to get married. I live in an expensive home which he pays for. He doesn't live here with me, and he takes care of me financially. I live great. He is such a good man, extremely loyal, and honestly, a dream man. But lying and not knowing where he lives is messed up. What do I do? What are your thoughts? Reply: leave your phone in his car next time you ride with him somewhere, and use Find My Phone to locate it on a tablet iPad map. Make sure it's on silent first, or he'll hear it when he calls you while driving home. Other scenarios: recently released from incarceration, lives at a halfway house, doesn't want to say it, works for the CIA, can't say because it would violate his NDA and security clearance. He's a member of a counterfeiting gang, and the base of operations is in his house, and for your safety, he can't tell you. He's an alien from another planet, and teleports to his ship in orbit when he's not with you. Is a foreign spy, and can't reveal which country's embassy he works out of. He's from the future and doesn't live at that address yet, but someday will. Seriously, he's asking you to trust him, but he doesn't trust you enough to give you the unvarnished truth. So while you say you have a relationship, you really don't. You have a pleasant situationship. If you're cool with that, be happy. But if a relationship, a future together is your goal, you're going to need verifiably correct information. Him playing games about his identity isn't cute. What if he's a registered sex offender housed at a group home for sex offenders? That might be important to know, yes? Hiding that from you takes away your ability to make an informed decision about whether you can be around this guy. It's not fair to you, whatever his reasoning. So decide what you want and set a boundary. If he balks, leave. If you stay anyway, you're enabling the lying, and that makes you codependent, which isn't healthy for you or him. So stand firm. Trust but verify. It works for nuclear superpower treaties. It'll work for you too. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed today's story, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more incredible Reddit tales. Share your thoughts or your own experiences in the comments below. I love hearing from you all. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring those amazing stories.